Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new villain. This is Handsome Jack from the Borderlands series made by meepdameep, the so-called self-proclaimed hero of Pandora that is basically just doing a bunch of stuff in the background that is basically horrible. As today in this fight they'll be fighting against Dark Knight of Haassaa, variant for variant of Cypher, Time Hopper as Cypher. It's easy to confuse those at this point. Scavenger Unity, and a variant for the Carpenter, disciplinary team agent, the Carpenter. These fights will be done in record team, so let's begin. So, at the start of the game, put Handsome Jack villain character card into play, Hero of Pandora side up, and the Warrior character card into play, Dormant side up. Search the villain deck for a copy of loader reinforcement and set it aside. Shuffle the villain deck, put loader reinforcements on top of the villain deck. We're going to see that card in a moment, so don't worry. Gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key. Whenever the bolt key has 10 charges, flip Handsome Jack and the Warrior villain character card. At the end of the villain turn, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until 1 villain target is revealed, put it into play and shuffle the remaining cards into the villain deck. So we start with 1 token, and then we play. Lower reinforcements. 1 shot. Review the top H cards of the villain deck, put any targets reviewed this way into play, discard the rest. Add X charges to the bolt key, where X is the amount discarded this way. So check, we get a full 4, so no tokens yet, but that's still bad. Right, the targets that we got are Angelic Loader. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 hero type with the highest HP, 2 fire damage each. Hot Loader. Loader, at the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 hero type with the highest HP, 2 fire damage each. Repair Surveillor, at the start of the villain turn, all loaders gain 1 HP. If a loader is in play, react the first damage that would be dealt to a surveyor to a different loader in play. At the end of the villain turn, all loaders gain 1 HP. Then SGT Loader. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key, and at the start of the villain turn, this card deals 2 hero type with the highest HP, X projectile damage, where X is equal to the current HP of this card. Now we're going to start doing the end of turns. We get Jet Loader. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key. At the start of each hero's turn, this card deals that hero 1 fire damage. Alright, so Star Knight, they take 1 damage from the Jet Loader. Then they're going to play Hardlight Shield, Equipment Limited. Use damage dealt to Star Knight by 1. When this card is destroyed, Star Knight deals up to 3 targets to energy damage each. And then they're going to use their base power, Efficient Output. Power, move 1 card from your trash to the bottom of your deck, play 1 card. The effect doesn't ask if you do, so we can do it for free. We're going to play Starstone Culminator. Equipment Limited. When this card is destroyed, Star Knight deals 1 target to energy damage. The first time Star Knight deals damage each turn, you remove 1 card from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, Star Knight deals 1 target to energy damage. So, extra damage options. Then we draw. Cypher. They're going to play Neuristic Algorithm. 1 shot. First of all, they take 1 damage actually. Then they're going to play that. And I realize I didn't even do the end of turns of the other target. So before we do any of this, first the 2 highest take 2. Are these 2. Then that happens again. And then they all heal 2. Sorry. There we go. Now we play Neuristic Algorithm. Heuristic Algorithm. 1 shot, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an augment, put it into play or into your trash. Shuffle the rest of the reveal cards into your deck. If you did not put an augment into play this way, draw 2 cards. We're going to get Retinal Aug. Equipment Augment. Place card next to a hero. That hero next to this card is augmented. During the play phase, a hero may play an additional card. So there we go. We're going to play this next to the Carpenter. Cypher is going to use their base power, Thief across time. You may discard a card. If you do, search your deck or trash for an augment and put it into play next to a villain target. Then shuffle your deck. And the card that we got is Muscle Aug. Equipment Augmentation. Place the card next to a hero. The hero next to this card is augmented. Increase damage dealt by that hero by 1. They have the hero. It only counts for the hero for a hero next to it, so it doesn't matter which of the villains have it because it will be free until then. Alright, Unity. She's going to play volatile parts, equipment. Whenever a mechanical golem is destroyed, Unity deals the no-hero die with the lowest HP to fire damage. She's then going to use her base power, one man's trash. Either put a mechanical golem or equipment card from your trash into play, or draw 2 cards and discard a card. We're going to do the second effect, so draw 2, and we'll discard the platform. After that, Carpenter. They're going to first play Stud Finder equipment. When this card enters play, you may search your deck or trash for a nail gun and put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. At the start of your turn, you may move up to 2 nail cards from your trash to your deck or to your handome. We got Nail Gun. Equipment limited. The Carpenter deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. You may put a nail card into play next to each of those targets that does not have the same nail next to it. If any card are played this way, the Carpenter deals up to projectile damage. Then for our second play, we're going to play Blood Brothers. Ongoing limited blood spell. At the start of your turn, the Carpenter may deal 2 projectile damage to a hero. If you do, the hero may play a card or use a power now, and you may draw a card. Seeing the extra play that we just got, we may want that a lot. Then they're going to use the power of Nail Gun to hit this for 1, which is rated to a different target. We're going to say the Hot Loader, then again the Hot Loader, and then Handsome Jack. And we're going to play the Sinker's Nail next to it. Equipment Nail. When this card is played, destroy it, then draw a card. It was put into play, so it doesn't actually affect that. Decrease damage dealt by turn next to its card by 1. When turn next to its card is played, destroy this card and then draw a card. So that is useful now. Later we draw, that's all. And also he'll take 2 damage because he played the nail. And these two should have taken 1 damage from the Jet Loader, my mistake. We play, we get Hogma. When this card is played, search the environment deck for 2 employees and put 1 into play and 1 into the trash. Then shuffle the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, if there are no employee targets in play, search the environment trash for an employee card and put into play. We get the Record Team Agent employee, the only employee in this environment. Whenever an environment card would activate the end of turn effect, 2 players may discard a card. If they do, destroy this card instead. Alright, so with that done, we have Handsome Jack. All of these cards are going to add, actually with slight change, we're going to say this the loader took those hits, because that's actually bad for us. Anyways, Handsome Jack has a total of 6 tokens, so they're at 7 already. And then we play. We get EXP Loader. Loader at the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key. When this card would be destroyed, it deals all hero targets to fire damage. So yeah, that's annoying. Also, all of these regain 1 HP because of the Repair Surveyor, before we forget. Then, end of turn, we get the Bull Loader. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bolt key, reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals a hero target with has HP to melee damage. So more tanking over anything, but not that bad. Now we go to the other targets. So first, Angelic Loader hits Star Knight and we'll say Cypher. Then the Hot Loader does again Star Knight and this time Carpenter. They all heal 1 HP. Forgot that technically the loader should have hit 2 highs for 5 earlier, so we'll just say it would be now, just to make it easier. Nothing happens, and highest takes 2. That's going to say Star Knight. That's all. We then go to our turn. Star is going to play Ignite the Blade. Search your deck for Sword of the Star Knight. Either put into play into your hand, shuffle your deck. You may move 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, Star Knight deals 1 target 2 energy damage. We have the sword now. Equipment limited. Increase damage dealt by Star Knight by 1. When this case destroyed, discard the top card of your deck, draw 1 card, and play 1 card. So we're going to ignore the power right now and just go to power, draw. With that, we go to Cypher. They're going to play Cyborg Blaster. 1 shot, you may move 1 augment in play next to a new hero. 1 augmented hero deals 1 target 2 lightning damage. We're going to move this blade next to Starlight, so now it swords. They have the +1, and then they can deal a base damage of 2, which becomes 4, and that gets rid of 1 of the loaders. So some starting job there, if it's in that match right now. Then power, they're going to discard the card again. And then from that, they're going to get another augmentation. We got the thermal aug, equipment augment, place card next to a hero, the hero next to this card is augmented, reduce damage dealt to the hero by 1. So again, it goes to a beyond, but it doesn't matter right now, so we're good. And they draw, and that's all. Unity. They're going to play construction pylon, equipment. Put up to 2 mechanical golems from hand into play and destroy this card. We're going to use her base power to just get a bot for free. We get a platform bot, mechanical golem. These cards cannot be played during your play phase. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. End of your turn. This card deals 1 target 3 energy damage. That we draw. End of turn. Platform bot is going to hit the angelic loader for 3. Actually, the jet loader, actually, that's more annoying because we keep forgetting the effect. And that's all. Carpenter, we take 1 damage. Then start of turn happens. We can put 2 nails from trash into your hand. We don't have any. And then Blood Brothers. We're going to hit Unity for 2. Let's her play a card. She's going to play the B-bot. Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. When this card is destroyed, Unity deals 1 target to projectile damage, and you may destroy 1 ongoing or environment card. It's not her play first, so she gets it for free basically. And then we get to draw a card. Then we're going to skip play and use the power of the nail gun to hit the jet loader. Try to hit repair survey, which goes to jet loader to destroy it. And then hit the angelic loader for 1. Actually no, we're going to hit SJT loader. And then we're going to play the duplex nail next to them. Equipment nail. When this card is played, destroy it, then draw a card. Whenever the target next to this card is dealt in projectile or melee damage, the Carpenter regains that much HP. When the target next to this card is played, destroy this card, then draw a card. So draw phase, and that's all. Environment, we get ignore the abnormalities. When this card is displayed, reveal cards from the top of the environment deck until an abnormality is revealed. Put into play, shuffle the revealed cards. Then activate the end of turn of 2 abnormalities cards and destroy this card. So we get Flesh Idol, Abnormality. At the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck, then put the revealed cards under this card. At the end of the environment turn, a hero deals himself X radiant damage, where is the number of cards under this card. Belonging to their deck. If they take damage this way, put all cards under this card belonging to their hero to their hand. So right now we do the end of turn, but that's just deals 0 damage, so we're just going to let Carpenter do it since they don't get damage from it. This gets destroyed, and the end of turn happens again. Alright, so start of turn we get 3 bulky charges, and then they flip. So now Jack is the main Luminiate hero. If the warrior on his awakened sand, some Jack is immune to damage and cannot deal damage. If the warrior is on his dormant side, when a card would charge the bulky, Handsome Jack regains HP equal to the charge gained. At the end of the beyond turn, Handsome Jack deals the hero type with his HP H energy damage of 4. Then the warrior, awakened. Treat all mentions of Handsome Jack on beyond cards other than character cards as the warrior instead. If the warrior destroys a beyond or environment target, he is here with the highest HP for melee damage. When a card would charge the bulky, the warrior deals all targets on itself fire damage equal to double the charges gained. At the end of the beyond turn, the warrior deals all targets on itself 2 energy damage. When the warrior would be destroyed, flip this character card instead. So yeah, with that we gain still 3 more, so that's a lot of AoEs now. So first AoE, we're going to then do the B-bot first to get destroyed and make it deal the damage to the exploder. It's an AoE 2 still, which is bad, but we can at least through that stop some extra damage that he's about to deal. So I think that's worth it because of that. Then we have to do it again, so yeah, so to the beyond targets because it is how it is here. So they all get 2 damage. This one creates twice. Then we do that again. This gets destroyed, so highest takes 4. That will say Star Knight, so the other AoE happens. This destroy this. This gets destroyed, so they get to draw a card. And then Star Knight takes actually highest right now will say Cypher. And that would be all of the effects, I believe. So yeah, they all lowers gain 1 HP. We play personal clocking device. When this card is played, add 1 charge to the vault key. So we take another AoE 2. There it goes there. That activates the effect of volatile parts, so the non-hero with the lowest takes 2 damage. We're going to by order say that these guys take the damage first, and then so that way we don't actually activate another damage to us. We hit the angelic loader. Then with that, we use them the first damage dealt to Handsome Jack, and Jack doubles by 1 each turn. That would go to the warrior instead because of the effect here. So the warrior gets first turn DR. Now with all of that done, we go to end of turns. So highest takes no damage because Jack cannot deal damage. The warrior deals AoE 2. That destroys the last 2 targets, and that means we take 2 hits of 4 again. So that's going first to Star Knight, who only takes 3, and then Carpenter. And that's it. Star Knight. They're going to play Star Knight South. Ongoing limited. Each time a being target will deal damage, you may read the damage to Star Knight. At the end of your turn, you may move 4 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, either put 1 equipment card from your trash into play or play 1 card. We're not going to do that. To skip power and draw a card. Cypher. They're going to play Rapid Prototyping. 1 shot. Draw 2 cards. Play a number of augments from your hand. So we draw 2. We don't have any augments, so we'll just discard a card to further power and get another one in next to a villain. We draw Unity. They're going to play Brainstorm. 1 shot, draw 2 cards. Unity deals up to 3 targets, 1 lightning damage each. She's going to try to hit the warrior to get rid of the DR. Then power. They're going to play from the trash platform bot, and then draw a card. On of turn, they're going to hit for 3 damage. And there we go. Carpenter. Instead of turn, they're going to just play. They're going to deal 2 damage to Cypher, and then they're going to from that play Fusion Equipment Augment. Place card next to a hero. The hero next to his card is augmented. The hero may use initial power during their power phase. We're going to give that to Unity. So, and then we draw a card. Then with that, also we grab this nail back into our hand, thanks to the slot finder. We're going to play Shop Back. 1 shot, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put 2 into your hand, discard 1. You may play a card. Shuffle this card into your deck. So let's see. I'm going to grab these 2. Then we're going to play another Shop Back to just get more cards. I'm going to grab these cards, discard this, and we shuffle our deck twice. Then we're going to play Rip Cut. 1 shot. Select a target. That target deals itself and up to 2 other targets, so you receive melee damage each. We're going to choose the warrior. We're not going to use any other targets, just itself, since that gets rid of the thing. And then we shuffle these twice. There we go. Alright, then for our second play, we're going to play Blood Rot. At the end of your turn, the Carpenter deals himself 1 toxic damage, and each target next to a nail, X toxic damage, where X is the number of nail cards in play. Whenever a nail card is destroyed, draw a card or play a 1 shot. We're then going to just destroy that card immediately and put finishing nail next to the warrior. Equipment nail. When this card is played, destroy it, then draw a card. Increase damage dealt to the target next to his card by 1. When the target next to his card is played, destroy his card and draw a card. So now that's a +1 against the villain, which we kinda need to say the least. Draw phase. Environment, start of turn, everybody gets the top card of their deck under here. Then we play Alruine. At the start of the environment turn, the non-environment target with the lowest HP regains 2 HP. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Because of Handsome Jack, they're actually not going to do much right now. We're going to let Time Hopper take 1 damage and get Cyborg punch into their hand. That's it. So villain. Start of turn, nothing. We play. You think you're the heroes. 1 shot. Each hero may destroy a number of ongoing or equipment cards in their play area. Play X card from the villain deck, where X is H minus the number of ongoing or equipment cards destroyed this way, which is 4. We're going to first destroy the Sword of Star Knight. That activates their effect, so we discard top card, draw a card, and then we play a card. We're going to play Energy Bash. 1 shot, start deals 1 target 1 melee damage. You may destroy one of your equipment cards. If you do, start deals 1 target 2 energy damage. Technically, during this effect, the card is still in play, so we still have the +1. This matters because that let us hit the warrior for 2. Then we move a card from from here to the bottom to let us activate the effect of Starstorm Culminator to do 4 more damage. And then we'll destroy the Heartlight Shield, which activates the Destroyed effect to let us hit 3 targets for 4 damage total. It becomes 5 to the warrior. And we'll hit Ruin 2 because it doesn't help that much. And there we go. Now she's finally doing something. Now this gets destroyed. Then we'll destroy the Storm Combinator. Let us deal again 4 damage. Increase becomes 5. That was only for 2 destructions. We still have 2 more to go. We'll destroy a nail gun. And then to finish off, we'll destroy the volatile parts. So that's 4 cards destroyed, so we don't have to destroy anything else. Actually, wait, no. We're not destroying volatile parts. We'll destroy the Sinker Nail instead. So that way, we're good. And that would be all. We don't play any extra cards. End of turn happens, and we take an AoE 2. We did enable the AoE, so we're not going to do that. The damage to Arena, so they survive. So everybody else takes 2 damage. And that's it. Star Knight. They're going to play the Sword of their Star Knight again. Power. They're going to move this card to one of their deck to play. Protect and Serve. Search your deck for Heartlight Shield. Either put into play or into your hand. Shuffle your deck. You may move 2 cards from your trash to one of your deck. If you do, prevent the next damage dealt to any one hero target. Then we're going to move 2 cards. With that, we'll prevent the next damage dealt to Cypher since they're the lowest. Then they're going to draw a card, and that's their turn. Cypher, they're going to play Cypher Punch. 1 shot. You may move 1 augment in play next to a new hero. 1 augmented hero deals a target 1 melee damage and draws a card. We're going to move the Rheumatic Augmentation next to Carpenter. And then that gives them the DR. And then we're going to make Star Knight deal a total of 3 damage to the warrior. And they get to draw a card. We're going to pass their power and draw face. Unity. They're going to play Flash 4. 1 shot, discard number of cards. Search your deck for X mechanical golems or equipment cards. Put it into your hand, where X number of cards discard this way. Shuffle your deck. So we're going to do discard this, and then search from our deck. Then we're going to use their power. First power is going to be use the construction pylon to play Champion Bot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. Increase all damage dealt by Unity and Mechanical Golems by 1. And Stealth Bot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Whenever hero type will be dealt damage, you may react it to this card. Then we're going to use the second power to play from our trash. Sweepbot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. You may play an additional card during your play phase. You may draw an additional card during your draw phase. Then this gets destroyed. And after that, we draw a card, which gives 2 here. And then end of turn, platform will deal a total of 4 damage here. And that would be all. Carpenter. For start of turn first, we get this back. Then they're going to deal 2 damage to Unity. And then they're going to play another platform bot. Then we get a draw from that. So we get no nails back because there aren't any. We're going to play a nail gun to replace the one we just lost earlier. And then after that, we're going to play, just going to skip the other play, power, and the nail gun to just hit for 2 damage here and nothing else. That allows us then to play Sink Your Nail to reduce the damage this deals by 1. And we take 1 damage from that, draw phase. Environment, start of turn, we put all cards under again. Then after those, target with those HP against 2, that would be the platform bot that actually got damaged. We play a Record Team Agent. Then we're going to let Carpenter take the 2 damage, reduce to 1 to just grab the 2 cards here. Ruri tries to hit Jack, but it fails. That's all. Villain, start of turn, nothing. We play Town of God. Start of the villain turn, add 2 charge tokens to the bulky or play the top card of the villain deck. when the warrior flips, destroy this card. So nothing right now. End of turn, no damage, an AoE 1. So this is prevented. Star Knight takes nothing. Also, actually no damage will be dealt because we react all damage to stealth bot. So we're fine. It does hit the non-environment targets though. That's all. Star Knight, they're going to play Ignite the Blade. We actually don't have any copies of it, so you just shuffle for no reason. We move 2 cards. Well, we didn't have any on the deck to be precise. So we move, and that lets us deal a total of 4 damage here. Sorry, wait, 3 damage. There we go. Then we're going to skip our play, draw a card. That's all. Cypher. Yeah, they're going to play network attack, 1 shot. Each augmented hero may use a power now. So we're going to first go with Unity. They're going to use their power to just grab a card from their trash, aka the equipment or construct, so the construct pylon. Star Knight is going to skip. And then Carpenter is going to use their power to hit for 1 damage to the warrior and not use any extra effects there. There we go. They're going to hit their power, draw a card. Unity. There's no start of turn. We play Power Shockwave. Unity 1 shot. Unity deals HP and target X mean damage. Raise the number of mechanical golems in play plus 1. We have 5 mechanical golems, so it's 6 damage plus 1, 7. Even with the DR, that's enough to destroy it. So they flip. This card is destroyed. Handsome Jack is no longer immune to damage. That means they can be hit during the AoE. So they take 7. And then that's it there. Second play. They're going to play Hasty Augmentation. And they're just going to hit the second play. Power, they're going to draw 2 cards and discard 1. And draw phase, end of turn, that's going to be 4 damage to Handsome Jack twice. There we go. Carpenter. Start of turn happens. We don't have any nails in our trash, so that doesn't matter, but Blood Brother happens now. We're going to deal 1 damage total to Star Knight. That lets them play a card. They're going to play Ignite the Blade again. Grab the sword to just put it in their hand. And then move the 2 cards they have in their trash to the bottom to deal 4 damage to Handsome Jack. Then they get to draw a card, and with that we're going to play now. So we're going to play Bloodport, which we already explained before, and then we're going to play Tapper Cut, 1 shot. Select a target. If that target is next to a nail, that target cannot deal damage at the start of your turn. Otherwise, put a nail from your hand next to it. You may play a blood spell. So yeah, we put a nail. We're going to put another finishing nail here to give them a +1, and we can play a blood spell. We don't have any blood spells that we can use right now, so there we go. We're going to use our power, hit them for 2 damage, then take 1 as we play a siding nail next to them. Equipment nail. When this card is played, destroy and then draw. Damage dealt to the target next to this card is irreducible. When the target next to this card is played, destroy this card and draw a card. So now they're basically, we don't even have to care about the clocking device, and that's it. Draw. Environment. Lowers against 2 HP. That's one of the platform boards, so nothing happens there. We play. Ignore abnormalities again, so we get a new one. We get Blue Star, Abnormality. Whenever a target would be destroyed, put it under this card instead. Cards under this card are not considered in play. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-normal target with the lowest HP, 1 irreducible cold damage X times, where it is 1 plus the number of cards under this card. So that actually is quite bad for Unity, so we're probably going to try to get rid of that. Then, also wait, we forgot, first of all, the Flesh Idol makes it so we put all cards here. Then, now with that, and also, no, yeah, that's all. Then, end of turn, we're going to make Cypher take 2 damage to grab their 2 cards. Then, Highest takes 2 damage. This is Handsome Jack, which actually happens because now they actually can be dealt damage. And then then the Blue Star hits Hallowes for 1 irreducible damage 1 time. That's the record in Agent. Villain, their play. Best in the business. Ongoing. When this card enters place, add 1 charge to the bolt key. Increase damage dealt by loaders by 1. Reduce damage dealt to loaders by 1. So that just heals Handsome Jack for 1. End of turn, he deals highest 4 damage. That's going to be Star Knight, who only takes 3. And that's all. And Star Knight, they're going to play Cosmic Dynamo, Equipment Limited. When this card is destroyed, draw up to 3 cards. Power is up to 5 cards. Draw X cards. Raise the number of cards you discard this way plus 1. They're going to use this card their whole hand and draw 3. And draw face afterwards. So that's 4. That's going to be all. Cypher. They're going to play Backup Plan. Ongoing Limited. When a non-hero card enters play, you may destroy this card. If you do, say a number of augments in play and move each one next to a new hero. Then each augmented hero gains 2 HP. They're going to skip their power, then draw a card. Unity. No start of turn. They're going to play Moral Workbench, Equipment, Power, discard 1 card. If you do, put 1 mechanical card from hand into play. They're going to then skip their second plate. So now power phase. They're going to use the construction pylon to just play Raptor Bot, Mechanical Golem. This card cannot be played during your play phase. At the end of your turn, this card deals 1 target X melee damage, raise the number of mechanical golems in play plus 1. And then Cryobot. This card cannot be played during your play phase. This card is immune to cold damage. Whenever this card is dealt damage, it deals each non-hero target 1 cold damage. Then with the second power, they're going to get another B-Bot. We're going to just put it here at this point because there's not much space. And then draw phase. End of turn, that's 5 damage here. 5 damage and then 9 damage to Handsome Jack thanks to the golems. Now Carpenter, they're going to play... first of all, start of turn. They're going to deal Starnet 1 damage and let them play a card. They're going to play Starbeam. 1 shot, move up to 4 cards from your stars to the bottom of your deck. Starnet deals 1 target takes energy damage, whereas the number of cards moved this way times 2. We're going to move all of our cards to the bottom. So that's 8 damage total, which becomes 9, which is enough to beat Handsome Jack. As you can see, this is a difficult fight. If it wasn't for the -1 that we put, we would have all died, and the +1 maybe wouldn't have been required, but still save us in the last second. Nevertheless, there's still some cards we should see, so let's begin. Helios Moonshot, 1 shot. Handsome Jack deals the 2 hero target with the highest HP to resolve melee damage. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until 2 loaders are revealed. Put them into play and shuffle the remaining cards back into the deck. RPG Loader. Start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bulky. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 fire damage, or H-1 fire damage. Ion Loader. Start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bulky. The first time any hero target deals damage to a loader each turn, this card first deals that target 2 lightning damage. Power Loader. Start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the villain bulky. When this card is dealt melee, projectile, or energy damage, when this card is dealt melee, projectile, or energy damage, react that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Jack's Body Double. If no other loaders are in play at the start of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Redirect the first instance of damage that would be dealt to Handsome Jack to Jack's Body Double. Shield Surveyor. Reduce damage dealt to surveyors by 1. Whenever a loader is dealt damage, reduce the damage to 1. And World Loader. At the start of the villain turn, add 1 charge to the bulky. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero targets 2 fire and 2 projectile damage. Then this card deals all villain targets 2 projectile damage. Alright, so once again, this was a difficult fight to say the least, but I also think it may be because of a unfortunate hand at the start, as it does require to be a bit fast at the start of the game to focus on the loaders, and unfortunately the team had a bad start at first. Once again, thanks again for watching. Sentinels of the Multiverse Zone by Creator Games. Please support the official release, no matter how difficult it may be now. Scavenger unit can be found in enhancivized Sentinels. The Carpenter can be found in Sacred Aardvark, with the disciplinary team agent variant, and the record team found in Project Moon Sentinels. And Handsome Jack can be found in Meep's STM stuff, also with Time Hopper as Cypher. Once again, thanks everyone and goodbye.